If you wanna laugh along with some funny guys, you've made a mistake, I cannot lie. This is the place where humor comes to die. That's right, you've found Unverified.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Unverified podcast. I'm your boy, Simba, aka Swizzy IV. And as usual, I'm joined by some beautiful, lovely, absolutely fantastic boys. Hey, Reese, aka GameStop, want to say what's up?
I didn't sign up for some sort of sitcom intro. I think I quit. I think I'm done.
Oh my god, this just in. We have lost a member of Unverified.
We just lost a member on an episode. My god. Isaac, aka Mechna Gamer, what do you have to say about that?
Breaking news. YouTuber Gamer Certain leaves Unverified to form...
You have to bleep that now. I can't know what that is.
That was classified information, Isaac. You can't be saying that.
That's big information. And last but not least, a man you can trust with all the confidential information on planet Earth. A man with a voice of an angel. A falling angel, but an angel nonetheless. Oh. It's your boy. It's your boy Simmy, but you may know him better as Tamago2474.
Hey, fallen angel. Fallen angel's still an angel. I'll take it. As long as the fallen angel still has his wings. I hope you guys enjoyed my little serenade.
I think that's beautiful. The production value of this podcast is just going up day by day. It's absolutely fantastic. It's amazing.
You're entitled to have incorrect opinions.
No such thing as an incorrect opinion, okay? I'm happy. Unverified has come so far. The one thing that saddens me is that this year, there is not even a chance we'd make it into Rewind because they just cancelled it. They were too scared that we'd overshadow everyone, so they cancelled it.
Yeah, it would literally just be 7 minutes of us, and they were like, oh, now people are definitely going to complain about that.
To me, it wouldn't even be 7 minutes of us. It would be an entire podcast of us because it'll just be like, can't cut any of this. This is just perfect.
True. It's all gold. This podcast is only edited because we can't really upload straight 2 hours. We gotta give people chances to be productive.
Editing the stuff means that there's a space in between. Otherwise, we'd just be dropping content all day long, and it'll just what would everyone else?
Your life would just become us. And like, as much as you may want that, we know that you're capable of so much more outside of us. So
exactly. Why do you think PewDiePie retired? He heard we were coming into the game, and he's like, I can't compete.
He retired?
This is why. This is a discussion for another day. Anyways, YouTube Rewind's not happening this year. That's the thing, which is very sick. If you want to, so basically, YouTube released a statement on Twitter, the place where all statements are released, and it just, the tweet says, about Rewind this year. Since 2010, we've ended the year with Rewind, a look back at the year's most impactful creators, videos, and trends. Whether you love it or only remember 2018, Rewind was always meant to be a celebration of you. But 2020 has been different, and it doesn't feel right to carry on as if it weren't. So we're taking a break from Rewind this year. We know that so much of the good that did happen in 2020 was created by all of you. You find ways to lift people up, help them cope, and make them laugh. You've made a hard year a genuinely better one. Thank you for making a difference. YouTube.
You're welcome, YouTube. I try, you know.
They're just talking about Unverified.
they just mean us.
This is one of those ones where you're DMing someone on Twitter, but you don't want to have to at them directly. And basically that tweet was for us. You know, us being amazing aside, what do you think this means for the future of Rewind, boys?
Obviously, there are two possibilities, right? But I think this might be the end of Rewind, because last year, what did they do? They made essentially a top 10 list of quite sporadic categories. I feel like YouTube is such a global platform that they sort of recognize the fact that doing the high production value celebration of creators is not going to make enough of the people who use their website happy. And so they opted for the list format, which compared to what they've done in the past just looks lame. And so this is a perfect excuse for them to just try not doing it for a year.
Yeah.
And if it's fine and like no one misses it too much, then they can just kind of just never do it again. Like this is the perfect excuse to phase it out. On the other hand, they might try again, but then they're going to run into the issues that they always have. So I think this might be it. I think we're looking at the end of YouTube Rewind.
So.
I don't think it's the end.
You don't think so?
Because YouTube Rewind has been going on for 9 years. This would be the 10th. And I feel like as a whole, people have come to expect the rewind at the end of the year to wrap everything up. It's sort of, become part of that sort of end of year tradition. You hate on Rewind, you look at your Spotify Wrapped and all the rest of them lot. I feel like people are not going to want it to be missing. I feel like we're going to have all these creators on YouTube actually creating their own Rewind. So you may have all the animators get together, make an animator Rewind. Vloggers have a vlogger Rewind, a gamer Rewind. And all these different communities making their own individual rewinds. And then I feel like that may just continue in the future.
I agree that I think people will do the thing of like summing up the year and like either on their channel or like within a category, and they'll do that like on their own. But I wonder if anyone's actually gonna miss Rewind, because there's just, first of all, there's just so much shit going on the YouTube on the internet every year. I just feel like if YouTube Rewind doesn't show up, I feel like most of us just won't care. We'll get to like January 1st and be like, oh yeah, where was Rewind at? And then we'll just like carry on with whatever end of the world situation's happening then. So I don't know if people are going to miss it that much. Personally, I wish they don't give it up. I don't know if this is a sign that this is the end. If it wasn't, this year, and they said this, I'd be like, all right, YouTube Rewind's done. But I'm like, okay, maybe it's still coming back. I think next year will be the nail in the coffin, and we'll truly know if Rewind is done, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend, man. I miss cringing at Rewind. That's a good time. Getting together with the boys and just laughing at all the dumb shit in Rewind. Let's not pretend like that's not a good time for the whole family.
Yeah.
All right.
It's as bad as it may be put together. It's just that moment of, oh yeah, that did happen this year. I hated that.
Exactly.
Well, that was an amazing moment.
And then there's the moments. Then there's like sometimes a moment when they do something good, and you're like, oh my god, that was actually like that was worth me being here, kind of.
It's like look at them trying hard.
Yeah.
The thing is for me, but 90% of Rewind is just wait, who's that? YouTube is such a wide place, but I feel like it's impossible for any one person to go, oh yeah, I knew like everyone who was in YouTube Rewind last year, so
Exactly. There were so many like million subscriber plus channels.
Yeah.
It's sad that it's going away. YouTube Rewind, well, we don't know if it's going away, but if it does, it'd be sad because YouTube Rewind used to be, for me as kind of a young YouTuber when I was like maybe 15 or 16, seeing YouTube Rewind, it was such a point of pride. I was like, yeah, I want to be in this. As the years have gone on, I'm not as enthusiastic about the prospect, but it's still been a cool thing. And ever since they did the list last year, I kind of knew that, oh, it's not really gonna be the same ever again. And they really want to go back to doing a live action thing. Hopefully by next year, it will be something that could happen.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if they really do it. A question I had though is, if they actually did a proper one this year, what trends would we see in the Rewind?
Pokemon trading cards.
That's true. That Logan Paul and all this thing.
Yeah, man, Logan Paul making fucking hell of money from Pokemon.
Stick Bug.
They should have done that for this Rewind. Act like it's going to be a regular one, and then it's just Stick Bug for the remaining 6 minutes.
I think everyone would have. I think everyone would have respected.
I would
that.
have liked that,
Yeah.
You see, Simi, that was a good idea. That doesn't happen very often on YouTube, so. Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube.
So that one was not gonna happen. What else has happened this year? I'm trying to think on the YouTube wise.
Travis Scott and Kid Cudi Fortnite concert. That was this year, right?
Yes,
that was
Fortnite
this year?
Again. More Fortnite. Yes,
more
yes.
Fortnite.
You have to put Among Us. You'd have to put Fall Guys and Among Us. Definitely Among Us.
You'd have to put Fall Guys being number one, and then Among Us just slapping it away.
Let's go. No.
Among Us would show up and eject Fall Guys out of the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen a game become so irrelevant so quickly.
It was so fast. I was so sad. Can we just talk about Four Guys dying real quick? That was awful. That thing was literally everyone was talking about it, and then literally I just turned around and came back and I was like, whoa, what's happening? Where'd you go?
For real.
From my perspective, it wasn't even like a week between just one and the other. It was just like, oh yeah, 1 week everyone's on Fall Guys. The next week, Fall Guys is dead. It's all about Among Us, man.
Yeah. I do remember, like, I saw Fall Guys a lot on Twitter, then I wasn't on Twitter for a bit, and I came back, and I saw Among Us, and I was like, what happened to the graphics of Fall Guys? Like, did they switch it up?
This guy actually just described my life. I don't use social media, so I was so confused. I was like, are they still talking about Fall Guys? Because I saw these like little weird characters. It's like, is this like a skin for like Fall Guys or something? I was so confused, bro. And I was like, oh, this is a new game.
As fun as Fall Guys is, people would love to just sit there and lie to their friends' faces.
Yeah.
If you can sell people an easy way to lie to their friends' faces and get away with it, people will eat that up.
Unrelated, you guys mean a lot to me, honestly. Yeah.
Yo, that's it's cool.
Also unrelated, your jingle was very good.
Yo, oh my god, the shots. My god, relax, guys. Jesus. This is a lot. But yeah, also the Fall Guys, man, there's so many fucking battle royales, man. If another battle royale comes out, I'm not making it to the end of that year, I swear to God. Another battle royale gets big.
Well, then, I mean, you can be happy a new Call of Duty doesn't have a battle royale, they're reusing the old one.
Yeah, man, just zombies, man. Shout out to all the people playing Call of Duty Zombies. That's my childhood. Yeah. I never played it, but I watch people play it.
Same.
Childhood by proxy.
Zoom away. I didn't do it. I just watched other people do it.
Yeah.
The fucking Zoomer method, man. Oh man, speaking of fucking people trying to capitalize on Zoomers, have you seen this latest thing, this GameStop, bro?
Yeah.
Have you seen this? Basically, GameStop is so GameStop decided, hey yo guys, you know what the kids love? The kids love TikTok. They don't even care that they're being spied on by the Chinese because TikTok is that good. All right, they love it. TikTok's sick. So what? How do we get the kids caring about GameStop? Through TikTok. Big genius stuff. Makes sense. Basic marketing. This just everybody's doing it. GameStop were like, all right, we gotta get our employees into TikTok. They're gonna make TikToks for us. All right, but we know they're not gonna do that for free. We barely pay them enough as it is, so we gotta incentivize it. Now, what do our employees want the most that we can actually potentially reasonably give to them? All right, they want an Amazon Echo. Sure, we'll give them 2 of them. That's fucking sick. They want a $100 gift card. Cool. We'll give them another one. What else do they want? They want to get paid for the hours that they work. Maybe we could. Do we have to do that?
Maybe we can pay them for their work. I don't know. If they make a really good TikTok,
they get paid for all the hours they work.
Oh no, it's actually incredible. Yeah. So TikTok is obviously a huge platform. It's grabbing the world by storm. Like, I was on TikTok a couple days ago, and just seeing how quickly a person can go viral on there, it's amazing. And so obviously a lot of these retailers are seeing this, and they're pushing their employees to become TikTok stars. Here's a very big thing though. They're not hiring people to be TikTok stars. They're getting the employees they already have and pushing them to post on TikTok. So with the GameStop one, there's this challenge, the red wine challenge, where they're dancing to a song by UB40. And the prize they win for having, the most viral or successful TikTok is that they're going to get paid labor hours during Black Friday. So here's the thing, they'd have to work on Black Friday anyway, but they'd have to do unpaid overtime. And so GameStop is like, okay, we'll pay you for the overtime. Only the winners get paid for their overtime. Things are slightly different during COVID times, I imagine, but it's probably still a lot of pressure. Yeah, there's probably still a lot of pressure on them.
It might be worse, man. Yeah,
you think so?
It might potentially be worse. Actually, you know what? I take that back. You know what? We're looking at this the wrong way, guys. I'm a philosopher today. You got to think about this big with all of your brain cells. How many?
Okay, all right. I'm engaged.
You got to think about this. Think about all the employees that are working on Black Friday without payment, anyways. At least with GameStop, there's an opportunity to get paid. There's a chance. You got to look at this on the bright side, guys.
This is just dystopian society.
You have to do extra work to get paid for the extra work you're doing.
It's just making TikToks, innit?
You're doing overtime to get paid for different overtime.
No. But we start thinking about the Amazon Echo, though. That covers it.
Yeah, man. They get 2. They get an Echo Auto for their car and an Amazon Echo 8, bro.
That's it.
So they can play Skyrim in their house and on the go. So what?
Think about that. They can read audiobooks and how to find a better job. Genius.
This is just dystopian. Like, this is a dystopian future. I saw the video where you have the GameStop employees doing the dance. And these aren't young people. These aren't like 17-year-olds. These are like 35, 40-year-olds dancing to this song so that they can get paid hours during Black Friday.
So people's parents are getting onto TikTok so they can pay for their kids' presents. Isn't that fucked? Yo, capitalism for real.
It's so mad. I can't believe it. So obviously there was a huge amount of backlash to this. And GameStop eventually took down the post. And obviously in GameStop fashion, they'd spruce it up. They'd do this great press release where they're like, all right, employees, we're giving you this great opportunity. And it's like, nah, dude, this is so... this is the most like cynical thing I've ever seen. It's just...
for real.
Yeah, they just see the dollar signs, right? Because TikTok has been a huge economic boost for a lot of companies. You know, there was that TikTok of the dude on the skateboard drinking that, you know, I can't remember what the drink is called. It's like some American like sugary drink or whatever. But that drink then became sold out in all the stores. So companies are realizing this and they're like, yo, we need our employees to be TikTok stars. And it's gotten to the point where some companies are having a TikTok following a requirement to get a job at the company.
Real.
Wow.
To work for minimum wage too.
But it makes sense though. Like it's just this influencer marketing stuff going more and more insane. Like the thing you're saying about the drink, like marketing has now become less about selling you a product, and it's about selling you a feeling and a vibe. And now most often than not, that vibe is you not having this. It's you needing to have this thing, and nothing sells that better than seeing someone who's living a good time and also happens to have a said thing. And influencers sometimes just do it just by accident. I don't know how many Canon AEDs have been sold on planet Earth just because it's like the vlogger camera. Like kids don't even care about cameras, and they're like, I just that guy he's a millionaire. He has an AED. He needs it. You know, and it just makes sense, man. Influencer marketing is the way to go. But the fact that like now it's becoming a requirement to have a following, I don't know, man.
Well, the thing of with them minimum wage jobs, everybody like they'll always have applications, you know, open. If they ever need a space filled, they can fill that in a week, easy. And so from their perspective, they may as well fill it with people that can do the most for them with like just free marketing.
Yeah, like as a company, you always really want to hire people who you see it as, you know, most of the people who have the best qualifications, and now it's just TikTok following has become a qualification, I guess, to the same extent that a degree might be. So
it really plays into people's desire to be stars as well. Like they know that, a lot of young people want to have large followings, and it's like, hey, you know what? We're going to encourage you to continue growing your social media presence while you work with us. And so it's another way of kind of preying on young people. It's these companies, they know what they're doing, and it's quite insidious, to be fair.
Yeah. To me, this just seems like a downward spiral for society. It's like young people and like people wanting to become TikTok stars, which then makes companies go, oh yeah, we're going to hire you if you are a TikTok star for marketing, to then make more people want to become TikTok stars for jobs. And it just seems like it's going to end up as just a very downward spiral.
Well, that has been the influencer spiral for some time now, right? That's kind of how everything has been for a while with all this stuff. With the influencer career and all that. It's that career that other people aspire to. Like, it's just like kids really want to have that job, and they're constantly seeing people. Like, that's their job, to be seen doing this thing, to be an influencer. And definitely. And then, like, there is, like, the brand deals and stuff, which further incentivizes kids to want to do that. Be like, oh, look how much money this person's making, you know? And low-key, I'm not going to lie to you, man. With TikTok, I don't know what the difference is between your average TikToker, like the non-popular ones, and the other ones, because they all just seem to be doing the same shit to me. So with that one, I don't even know what the delineation is.
It's just what randomly gets picked up and sparked and then spreads.
Yeah, at least with Vine, it was like, okay, I get it, everyone's doing skits, but like with a lot of the TikTokers, it's like, you're doing the same dance that person is. Why do you have 30 million followers and they don't? Like, what's the difference between you two? Because I don't know.
You know, people have been spending years questioning the like YouTube algorithm. When are people going to start getting on the case with the TikTok algorithm? It's like this bank with
there isn't one.
The TikTok algorithm is interesting. You know that the TikTok algorithm favors attractive people?
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
that's a
what?
thing that has been studied and confirmed.
They don't even, it's not even that they just favor it. They also push down people they consider to be less attractive. So if they consider you to be less attractive, they will hide your profile from other people.
Another thing I read when I was reading the article about this is that they want the actual employees to be the stars because it reflects better on them. They can kind of use the employees as a line of defense if they're ever in any scandal. They can be like, hey, you know what? Our
That's
employees
smart.
love working here. Look at these TikToks that they've posted. And then if there is a scandal, they'll say to the employees, hey, could you post a TikTok just expressing how you feel about working here? And then obviously if they don't say anything good, they'll be like, no, you can't post that. Like,
Yeah, also
so
you can't
it's
work in.
propaganda like crazy.
Yeah, that's really smart. Because, like, because of TikTok as well, it's really easy to trace your own employees and what they're saying or any of the political things. So it's just like, oh, he didn't say something that we wanted him to say. Let's just like kind of sit him back on the line for that professional, just kind of like move him up on the list of people to replace.
Isn't this like dystopian thing I've seen in a long time?
Yeah, it's like now even outside of work, it's becoming part of the work.
And it's so funny because it used to be the standard that if you're trying to get a job, you make all your social media private.
Yeah, you delete your social media,
And now it's like, nah, you got to make it public and you got to make it very public. You need to have a lot of
No, you got to
followers.
make a second account and make that one public, but your main is still private.
The thing is,
True,
though, I
true.
think that's obviously the wisdom there has been like, if you say stupid shit, you want to hide it. But I've noticed for a while that like, there's like very, very good benefits to being an influencer if you're trying to get a job, even before like it being a requirement. Like people, like if you're trying to get like, for instance, in like any creative industry, massive help. If you have like a backing behind you, that's free promotion for everything you're going to be working on, because you're going to be tweeting and posting that you're working on this thing, and they're going to want that. So like if it's between you and somebody who's like maybe slightly better, but you have like 100,000 Instagram followers, like they're just going to shove the other guy away. And you know what I mean? Like they're not going to, it's just not even like a thing. So like, it makes a massive difference.
I just remembered something. Like we're talking about follow accounts being a requirement. I put my YouTube subscriber count on my personal statement when applying to uni.
Nice. Very nice.
I was like, I have 30,000 YouTube subscribers.
That's how some
Yeah,
people think.
obviously I say that like, I've also been working on the side on my own personal video production project, which has amassed a following of 30,000 subscribers to date. Like you make it fancy, but
Yeah.
But low-key though, like maybe for your field that wasn't as relevant, but you're going to go to a business or a marketing course. Yeah. If you're like trying to get a job, you have to prove to people that you understand how SEO and marketing works. You have 100,000 followers on YouTube channel and you're making like enough money to live off. That's kind of your proof. You don't need to, you don't need to show them data. It's like, here's my data. I do it every day. I know how it works. So no, it makes a big difference.
You want to see my portfolio? Check my YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel. For real. Would you guys ever make TikToks for extra hours?
No.
I hope I would never have to.
If your boss was like, hey yo, whoever makes the best TikTok this month gets the promotion.
Well, I guess I'm downloading TikTok.
You know how they say like, you gotta do what it takes. I'd like to think I wouldn't, but then I'm like, you know what? If times are tight, because here's the thing: those GameStop employees I saw doing the dance, they didn't want to. They had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
No one over the age of 20 wants to do that. Maybe Allie, but aside from that, I don't think anyone does. So it's just, I just feel bad. I was watching that video. I just felt bad for them.
Yeah,
And it's like, but you're also feeding your kids,
It's
Yeah.
so crazy,
See, all you gotta
man.
do though is just make a quick basic TikTok. Doesn't really matter how many views it gets, and then just get you and your boys together and just report all of your colleagues. Get them all
Yo, this
banned
guy
one
with the
by
fucking
one.
strats, my man. Yo,
Work smarter, not harder.
Oh
my
my god,
gosh.
yo, for real, bro. You
Reese,
make the
that's so
laziest TikTok
genius.
ever. You just report everyone else.
You just need one view, and then no one else's video is too.
Wait, also, it just needs to be on your account, right? It doesn't have to be me. I just have to be my account on promoting the company, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna hire someone? Okay. So.
Just hire like a model or some shit. Do some TikTok dances for me. Like just hire a model for a day, film TikTok dances. I can get like I could easily get it to do like 100 posts in one day, and then just have that shit ready and be like, just fucking going. I'll have numbers on my side. They can't compete. I've got that promotion.
I don't think the extra
bag.
GameStop hourly wage would make up for the price you're spending on the model, to be fair, but I appreciate the spirit.
You would have
That's
to know a
true.
guy.
No, but I'll be ready for next year as well.
I mean, we do know a guy like Simi. Like, how much would I need to convince you to, do a TikTok for me to get a promotion?
That's a brand
Need to
deal.
get
You
a
have to, you're
promotion.
working brand prices now. That's sponsor
yeah,
prices,
that's
bro.
our brand deal right now. I want a percentage, man.
My guy said he wants equity. I want
Well, at least a
equity,
year.
bro.
I respect it. I respect
it. Oh my
I'm
God.
taking 10% for the whole. I'll only do a year. Only a year.
10%.
For one TikTok.
Hey,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
man.
have the promotion without it, would you, man?
It's true.
That's my promotion,
It's
to be
true.
fair.
Yeah, I think this is especially depressing for, like Simi said, like the older people who they obviously are into this at young people. So like the young people who work at GameStop have the advantage, like already. But also to a degree, they're the ones who need it the least in most cases. Young people just work jobs for extra money. These people are working these jobs so they can feed their families. So it's like the people who actually need it the most are kind of already at a set disadvantage when it comes to making this challenge because they just don't know how the internet works.
Yeah.
All it will take is one e-boy or e-girl working at like a GameStop and it's just challenge over.
And they don't even have to dance. They just have to do that, like,
just have to-
freaking close their eyes slightly, drag their hand through their hair.
Literally,
That's
bro.
it. They've won.
That's it. Imagine how discombobulated you'd be as a 40-year-old like dude checking the winning TikTok and it's just a kid just brushing his head through his hair and moving his head side to side. You're like, I don't even what's the criteria for winning? The absolutely discombobulated. You'd be like, I don't understand. I don't even understand TikTok, and I'm 21. I don't understand that shit, man.
I'm
It's,
trying to understand it.
Honestly.
I think I'm slowly kind of understanding it.
For real. It's crazy how marketing can fucking change something because musically it was pretty big. It was pretty big. The minute they went TikTok, boom. Now that's just the biggest thing on planet Earth. It's so crazy how little it took to actually make that thing blow up from what it was. But yeah, please, for the love of God, just don't ban it. Just let it stay. Let it stay. There needs to be something that keeps them over there. Okay, because all the TikTok houses, they'll be like, oh, how are we going to fund our next Lamborghini or our next mansion? Oh, yeah, let's make YouTube videos. Please, don't.
No, they'll go to Facebook Watch. It's cool.
I mean, didn't somewhere along the Facebook ecosystem, didn't they release a TikTok like thing?
Well, Facebook owns Instagram, so yeah, they have Reels.
Somewhere within that.
I guess, yeah.
Mm.
Yo, can we just discuss why the fuck is the Instagram UI changed? I'm beefing. Basically, on Instagram, you used to have the home, and then you'd have discover page, post, and then likes, and then your profile. Now it's home. I think this is Reels now. Yeah, Reels. Not even discover. It's Reels. So you got Reels, and then you've got home. Then you got the fucking post button, and then you have shopping.
Yo, where'd you get that from? Instagram, $12.99.
Bro, for real though.
It really is just shopping, ain't it?
It's just shopping, man.
The only two things I actually cared about on Instagram were my likes, and every once in a while I would check Discover. I have no point in using this. It's still there. It took me a little bit to figure out where the likes were. They're on the top right now on Instagram, the likes, and now the Discover is also on the top. It's just hidden out the way. The only things I care about on Instagram. Now I have less of a reason to use Instagram, so that's sick.
I mean, I have both. I have somewhere in the middle of them too, it seems. For me, everything's just at the bottom.
Yeah, okay, yeah. They must be like phasing it to test. Don't fucking stick with this. Go back to how it was before Instagram. It's stupid.
Designers, they like to just keep tweaking the UI for things, to make the people know they still need that job. They still need to keep them hired, so they'll keep just changing the UI.
Oh, that's true. Designers are trying to keep their jobs. That's so true.
Exactly.
The thing is, I say they're messing it up, but I'm almost 100% sure, like, for the last year, there was a research and design team checking how this optimizes how people are using Instagram more often, and they, went, it does. So, that's why they changed it, because they know it's going to keep people using Instagram more. But for me, it has the opposite effect. It just makes me want to close that shit even faster. Especially that when I saw there was a dedicated Reels page, I'm like, I know what you're fucking doing. I see you. I'm not stupid. weird.
Yeah, and a lot of the reels are just re-uploaded TikToks. So it's like, okay.
I mean, a lot of main Instagram is re-uploaded elsewhere too.
Nah,
True.
Instagram is mostly stolen content.
Nothing goes big on the platform it was posted on anymore. Reddit will make a tweet blow up, a tweet will make a Reddit blow up, Instagram will blow up on Twitter.
I'm gonna say Reddit has the most amount of original content that blows up. Everywhere else
Maybe.
usually steals, I feel like, from Reddit.
It's
for
the
most
who
part.
did this culture, you know?
Yeah, at least on TikTok, all the dances is original content. I really can somebody somebody explain to me why TikTok is popular, because I don't get it. It's just people dancing.
Okay, so
I'm downloading TikTok right now. I want to see what the top TikTokers are posting right now, because I need to understand. Simi, while I'm doing so, explain to me what you were gonna say as your reasoning.
I feel like there's apparently been this gap in the market for a dance-based social media, apparently, right? So TikTok fulfilled that need. I genuinely think that's what it is, right? But there are also a few things, like we're obviously missing Vine. So TikTok
That's
fulfills
true.
that. TikTok is the first mobile video platform. Like YouTube is a video platform, but it's landscape stuff. Landscape. Even YouTube now is trying to do some more like portrait, how people actually hold their phones type of video. But TikTok and Musically, they were like, yo, you hold your phone vertically, videos are going to be vertical. You record your videos vertically. Like whenever a person posted a vertical video to YouTube, they get roasted. TikTok's like, we're not going to roast you.
Rightfully so.
We accept you. We love you here, you know?
This is the norm.
And it's like all those things. And also the kids, like they see these, it's the Nickelodeon Disney Channel effect, right?
Mhm.
When we were young and we were watching Nickelodeon or Disney Channel, we'd watch these shows of these high school kids and we'd be like, oh, they're not that much older than us and look how cool they are. We can be that cool. I genuinely feel like it has just replaced iCarly. It's replaced Victorious. And the creators who take advantage of that, Liza Koshy, I've always said, like, she is a Nickelodeon star. I mean, she literally is now because of the Nickelodeon show she got. But before then,
Got
it was
Nickelodeon
clear,
show?
like, oh, she would be on Nickelodeon. David Dobrik, I think he's the same way. Like, obviously, his content does veer a bit more adult, but the sexual content in a lot of these TikToks, kids like it. Like, it's a kind of taboo thing that you could never get on, Nickelodeon. Dan Schneider was a bit of a weird one with the feet, but aside from that, you can never get that on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. But TikTok, there's no regulation for it. Oh, are you above 18? Yes. Boom, you see whatever you want to see. There are just so many reasons why young people would love it. Aside from that, TikTok is probably the easiest platform to pretend like you're creative with, And
Maybe sending shots.
That's shady, bro.
I think that's why it's winning right now, to be fair.
It is also, people have a much lower attention span now. People don't have the time for, like, YouTube. Like, in the time it would take them to watch one YouTube video, they can just be scrolling and watch potentially hundreds of these dumb little TikToks that just are just a constant quick laugh rather than having to wait for a joke build up. It's just like, here it is. Here's the funny thing.
Yeah, see, the thing you were saying about the Nickelodeon style thing, that makes sense to me for vlogs. I totally agree with that on the element of like David Dobrik, especially Liza Koshy. Yeah, definitely. She's like 100% should have been Nickelodeon. I don't know how that works, like translate as well for like TikTok though. It's just like the fact that they're rich and doing well is implied, but that's not the video. You know what I mean? Like they're dancing in maybe a really nice house or in a really nice place, but like they're not like, fucking vlogging, walking past their 17 Ferraris up in the Hollywood Hills, going out with their friends to like the most expensive restaurant or anything. Like you're not actually seeing that. So I'm like, I don't know how well that translates with TikTok.
That's true. I totally get that, but I think TikTok is a very good additional platform. Because what it is no TikToker is just a TikToker.
Yeah, but nobody is just like no one is just like a this anymore. That's just not a thing.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
one is just one. You can't do that. It's not smart to do that. First of all,
If you're on one social media, you're on everything.
Never should be all the. My question is, but like, how did they get to how many does this one? 90 million followers from dancing. 98
for Charlie D'Amelio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, how?
So she's the biggest TikTok star. I think like some young people have a crush on her in a sense.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those things. Like she is the sort of Victoria Justice or the Ariana Grande, she is like that level of star
No,
for
dial it back,
kids
dial it
right
back.
now.
Right, dial it back.
No, okay. I'm talking about back
Justice.
then. I'm talking about back when she was on Victorious, not now, bro. She's like freaking. She's like 2 steps below God now or something. But back then, she was just a high level star. And so, you know, it's the thing. Like they're just superstars, and people like the dancers. Like in Charlie D'Amelio's defense, she's actually a dancer. Like that's kind of what she did in school. I don't know if she still goes to school. I mean, no one goes to school right now. But she was a dancer. That was a thing. And it's like, wait a minute, someone who's actually good at dancing is doing this? That's amazing. That's kind of why she grows. They form a TikTok house with a bunch of TikTokers.
Yeah.
And it's a thing. Like when you see a bunch of 15 to 19-year-olds in a house together, acting like adults, but they're young. There's something kids like. Because I know I liked it. About young kids acting like adults.
Oh my god, I actually on tangent. I actually realized why kids love kids TV, because every kids TV, and this is especially goes for like slice of life anime. It's like kids who are like 15, 16, 17 with the full independence of adults, like going out and just doing stuff, going to events, hosting parties, taking trips, just like they're adults, and like that's like the kid dream. And I think that's why like kids love that shit. But kind of a point you made, and I think this is a big part of these people's success is the fact I think it's like an appearance thing. I think a lot of them get through because it's on like a superficial level partially. I don't know. I don't know a lot of really big, not like non-conventionally unattractive people on TikTok.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm thinking about them. You are right.
Like
you are right. Like it's young, conventionally attractive people. Those are the people who are biggest, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like
yeah.
I mean, you get people that have like the one-off video that makes it.
Yeah, everyone blows up, but I think the people with the staying power are like, it's like, you know, it's the old like fucking adage of like girls want to be her and men love her type of thing, where it's like you're seeing these people, you're like, yo, I want to be that guy, or I want to date that guy, type of thing, and I think that really works. And then at that point, all they have to do is just fucking swish their hair or like do a red bush dance.
freaking e-boys. Yeah.
I mean, Simba, isn't that true though for most social media, though? Maybe to a lesser extent than TikTok.
Like that's true for Instagram too. Attractive people
Agreed.
do better. But
it's just true for
YouTube,
media.
I feel like is slightly different, because if we think about kind of more of the origins of YouTube, it was just really just who can post
Content.
like the most interesting stuff. Like who are the biggest people?
All about content.
Ray William Johnson. I'm not saying he's an ugly dude. I'm just
Sydney
saying he's not
firing
supermodel.
Stevie's about to just reveal his list.
Shane Dawson. It's the same thing, you know. Like he's not a supermodel, but it's because it's people connected. People connected. Now it's, at least for what we see as the top, it's not as much about connection as it is about attraction.
No, definitely.
I feel like the reason why, like we said before, I feel like the reason why that's less the case for YouTube is because it's more long form content. So then, yeah, sure, someone's attractive, but like I can only carry them for so many seconds. Like
It can carry you for maybe 60 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly within TikTok's time range. I agree. Like with everything in life, literally in almost every facet of your life, being attractive, being more conventionally attractive helps. That's just facts. There's not even a way to argue against that. It's just the truth.
Unless you're maybe, I don't know, applying for some sort of role in a film for like a goblin or something.
Yeah,
No, Reese,
I
even
guess.
then they can just put you in makeup. Like it's more of a plus than a minus.
It is more of a
Why
plus.
waste it
You're
when
gonna
some
get,
people
but the
don't
thing
need
is,
it?
the things you can make a niche,
Bruh.
but even in the movie industry, you're gonna get more movies if you're better looking.
Yeah.
Facts, you know, and that's the case for like everything. But I think with TikTok, it's the fact that it's just 20 seconds. All you have to do is be attractive for like 20 seconds, and that's all it takes. I think this all plays into that thing you're saying, Simi, where it's like this thing that kids can aspire to be, and they're constantly seeing that onto them. And then I think once they get big, I think then it all starts to feed back into each other. You have the Instagram, you're seeing the YouTube videos, you're watching the TikToks, you're then seeing the articles, keep you up with that, and then it like all starts to feed into each other, and it's just a weird fucking loop of shit. Yeah, at a certain point.
But I guess the big question is though, so when are you all giving up on your careers to just start a TikTok?
Well, I had to make a TikTok
Bruh.
account in order to see what the app is about. I feel like I should at least, you see, the thing is, I feel like I should at least give this application a try. I hate social media, all of them, but I feel like I should at least give application. That's what we're going to do. not the next episode that comes up, but the episode after that, Simba's gonna give his thoughts on TikTok because he's gonna use it and see what it looks like. That's what we're gonna do. Not the next episode, the episode after that, Simba will have used the application, and then we can see whether or not he thinks it's still terrible.
Simba, you're thinking too small time. We've done the Reddit reading.
TikTok live reaction.
This is a big brain.
Oh my god, race for the
Big
fucking
brain movement.
giant brain.
This is why I
movement.
run things.
So I'm gonna use TikTok. I'm gonna see what it's about, and I'm gonna come and give you my extensive review, and I can tell you whether or not I think it sucks. Which means I also now have a TikTok. And do you know who else has a TikTok? The Unverified has a TikTok. Yeah, baby, we got a TikTok at Unverified Show, baby. Go check it out. We don't have anything on there yet. I don't know what the hell.
We have
we're
no
posting.
consistency.
Yeah, we
What-
kind of
what-
just like have one, but follow it for the culture. I
Follow it
suppose.
for the culture. Yeah.
Simba,
Yeah,
you
as with
could have
my-
at least made it Unverif show and been consistent with everything else. But, it's fine.
You can change the username.
make it
it's fine.
confusing.
You can change the username. It's fine. I have a personal TikTok now at SwizzyIV. So that's a thing now. So now I have a TikTok. Simi, do you have a TikTok?
I do have one at Tamago247. I think I'm just gonna start posting like short clips from videos on it. To be
Yeah,
fair,
man.
because
Follow us on
TikTok is a good way to get people to watch your YouTube channel. So
There you go.
let's do it.
Stay tuned to that. Stay tuned to Simba. At the end, I'm gonna give it a month. I'm gonna give it 30 days. Then after 30 days, I'll give you my in-depth review of TikTok as a platform. So stay tuned and
We'll
see.
hear it in the new year.
So we're here in the new year, baby. We'll know what TikTok's all about, and this is all we've been about because this episode is coming to a swift close. Yeah, gonna wrap it up. Yeah, I'm sorry, Isaac. I know you want it. I know you love doing the podcast, but
No, I'm more upset that we spent an entire episode talking about TikTok.
Yeah, we talked about YouTube Rewind a little bit.
we talked about it. It's about
Like,
YouTube Rewind.
Just a little bit.
That's a bit about GameStop.
Although it was GameStop TikTok stuff.
Yeah, no, don't focus on that.
Don't focus on that. Don't focus on that.
Yeah,
Don't
glass half
focus
full.
on that. All you gotta
Exactly,
focus on is just making sure that you're following Unverified wherever you're on the internet, and we're everywhere. If you turn around, Unverified's there. We are on every corner and facet of the internet. You can't escape us. We're everywhere.
Where's the Unverified DeviantArt?
So you
We
can't.
don't post
So
anything.
you might as well
but
just
we are
accept it.
there.
We are everywhere. Watch, I'm gonna post to Unverified. That's it. I'm gonna be Unverified. I'm not. That's not a
Simba's going
promise.
to use
That's not a
Twitter.
promise. That's not a
Simba's
promise.
going to use Twitter.
Nope, Simba's not using Twitter. Simba's not doing that. But yeah, follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/Unverif Show, baby. You know what it is. We out there posting about stuff. I don't go on Twitter, so I can't personally tell you what we post. But you know what? I don't need to go on Twitter to know it's the best thing on Twitter. I believe
It
that
is.
actually.
Even if it's nothing, it's the best thing on Twitter.
Literally. So
I would
can
disagree,
assure
but
you-
okay.
I would assure you that
What are you
it's the
talking about?
best thing
It's
to do.
the best thing.
Do you know what is beautiful? Do you know what's somehow even better than that? The fact that the boys stream every Friday at 7 p.m. We're always there. We're gaming, having a good time, gaming. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. We're great. And we're affiliates, so you can subscribe, get some bits. You can show some love, and make Unverified profitable. Anything, you know.
Yes, we're losing a lot of money on this. Please make us profitable.
please, for the love of God.
Twitch.tv/Unverif Show, please.
Please follow up, subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you got Twitch Prime, and where better to put your Twitch Prime than with us, baby, and
Prime
with
Gaming.
Oh,
us. And you know what?
I mean, Simba, there's one place that might be seen as almost equivalent where they could put up their Twitch Prime.
Twitch.tv/Tamago247. That's right. You heard it here first.
You don't stream. Yeah, Simi, I think you slightly misspoke. I think you meant Twitch.tv/Shower Junior.
Actually,
Yeah.
Salmon.
Yes,
Salmon on
yeah.
Twitch.
Follow up.
True.
Also follow up our boy Salmon on Twitch. He's killing it. He's affiliate. He's got 90 followers. Get him to 100. Get my boy to 100 followers.
Oh, yeah.
Follow up.
Think
He's
about
good.
it. You could
He's
be
a
the
fucking.
100 follower.
He's a Rocket League genius. Rocket League god. Amazing. So hit him. And if you got spare sub money lying around, bro, throw it towards Salmon's way. And if you are truly very bored, then yeah, I also stream every day. If you've got nothing to do.
Yeah, but don't focus on that.
But yeah, so if you want to come and follow me, I draw, sometimes play video games. So if you want to do that, I stream every day. I don't know, usually at 7 or 8.
Thank you for tuning in to the Unverified
nodded
podcast. We hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.
It was a takeover.
Bye.